Alright, guys, I saw some answers regarding with the Olympics, what those meanings are. Of course, this was not supposed to be the Last Supper, quote unquote. It's supposed to be the gods, as what you see, goddesses that having a banquet and having the feast, celebrations as gods. And because, as you know, Olympics started at Athens, Greece, for their gods. And then, it just happens to look like a Last Supper, okay? Of course, one of the gods, this god supposedly is Dionysus. Dionysus is gods of you know luxurious stuffs. That's why Gucci named their bag Dionysus from that concept and idea. That's why Dionysus, every time you see a portray of a god or Greek god that, you know, with the wine, with full of fruits and around him and stuff like that, headpiece, that's Dionysus. So this one I thought it was Joan of Arc, which is I prefer to believe it's Joan of Arc, much more sense. But no, they said it's supposed to be portraying the god Sekana, which is a god of river Sine River. But in Revelation or in the Christian, it's a pale horse. So pale horse means, it's the Revelation, Antichrist and stuff like that. So people are saying like, okay, if it's Sikana on a pale horse, it's like literally, are you guys making it obvious, but trying to do a you know, double meaning so that there's always an excuse of of mocking the Christian, something like that. Yeah, and this is supposed to be Sikana, and this is supposed to be the Sikana that they're portraying in Olympics. So it's kind of different, like a pale horse in boating Sikana. I don't know. Now the headless woman is a French Revolution, which is portraying beheading like important people like Marie Antoinette. So that's how it's supposed to be. Now this one, I really still don't get it. Some people will say it's up to you. It's how you portray it. It's like an abstract art, like how you want to see it. Basically, if you wanna, evil and demon is around us anyway, and even in ourselves. But no, this is not an abstract. This is an Olympics. This is has nothing to do with, it still doesn't make sense. And this, okay, I put a angry smiley there because I might get banned, but that's a private part shown by this guy here. Of course, probably the excuse of that is on Olympics way back then, when it started in Greece. That's why they portrayed gods a while ago, because those gods started in Greece, in Athens. Olympics started there, and they play before naked, so that, you know to be shown that there's no weaponry that they carry. That's why they all play naked before. Okay, but I get it. Okay, but so what? This is a different time period. So, and there's a lot of kids watching, and this is a family event, so they should consider that. They shouldn't have done that. So another one is the golden calves or minotaur, represent is supposed to be, about the Bible, the Exodus, stuff like that. But according to them here in France, it's about an 1826 French military victory in Nimes, and was created or made by a French sculptor from France. So everybody is very are debating about these issues, like 50-50. Some people are saying, Christians are so overacting and everything is about them and blah blah blah. And some of them saying, like, the Christian side, or the other people, not just Christian, who also see it as negative, saying like, you guys make it double meaning, sometimes triple meaning, so that you always have an excuse to how to say something if somebody notice this, and you have always an excuse, and that, oh, it's not about you, it's about the France, tradition and culture. So either way, in my take, for me, because since it's Olympics, it's for everybody, it's for family, kids are watching, it's international, it's live. It should be like culture, race, religion, sensitivity. So before you do something, you should think it over and over if this concept will offend somebody. Because, if it's other way around, it's always gonna be, people will say something because, oh, I was offended because it's it's inclusivity or exclusivity, something like that. So I think they should have made sure that it's not gonna be so, like obvious, or that, because it's so obvious, it's like a double meaning, but it's like steering some issue, or instigator of certain stuff. I don't know if they did that in purpose so that they get viral, or, but I don't know, just my thought. And it's not just me, a lot of people are also talking about it. I mean, even me, I understand in a cult, in their culture side and in their art side and fashion side, but also, I, as a Christian, or and a Catholic, I understand also the side of my religion, because either way, it's kind of like obvious that it's a double meaning, really. It's sad because it's supposed to be Olympics, but they made it this way. It's kind of really, it's really off. It's really, really off. But until now, I cannot understand that demon and horn person there. It's just weird. It's kind of, it's not really, no matter how I'm trying to, make an excuse, it's still not sit right on me anyway. I mean, that's just not right.